Murphy picked out one of your old teams, to name but a few. I mean, what's your view on how the game is changing?
Obviously, there's been a bit over the last couple of weeks about tough tackles. You know, I've seen obviously the tackles in question, and you know, to me, you know, obviously there was a serious injury in one of them, but I don't feel we're seeing the tackles, maybe like the two-footed lunges where they're malicious and you're going in to hurt an opponent. I just feel maybe they're a bit mistimed, a little bit rash, but you know, I think everyone's getting a little bit carried away on this tackling, and for me, it's a major part of the game still. Sort of playing in a more defensive midfield role myself now, and one of the, you know, the big, you know, attributes you need is to get about the park, be strong, you know, intercept and make strong tackles. And you know, a lot of the teams that have won things over the last few years, you know, well, they've always had one or two players in there that can put their foot in, that can make a tackle, and you know, I think you need those players in your team if you want to go on and be successful and win things.
Exactly. No, I mean, it was suggested that the various managers will send the players out to hurt opponents. Now, I take it that as a player, you've never ever received any instructions of that sort?
No, obviously.
To go in hard.
Obviously, been at Blackburn and you know, worked under Sam, and you know, I just couldn't really believe the comments, you know, made obviously by Danny Murphy. I've played at Blackburn with Sam, and you know, if anything, he was, you know, against giving away stupid free kicks. Obviously, a lot of, you know, some of Blackburn's play, if you like, is based around winning free kicks in, you know, in dangerous positions, and he used to hate it when you give a stupid free kick away. If you go to ground too early, and you know, give the opposition a chance to get the ball into your danger zone. You know, he even had a go at me quite a few times for sliding in when, you know, maybe I should have stayed on my feet. So yeah, I was surprised by those comments. You know, having played under Sam and played for Blackburn as well.
Exactly. Just finally, I mean, you played against Nigel de Jong. I mean, I don't know whether you know him off the pitch.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's been vilified for his challenge. I might say threatened legal action against him. I mean, what are your views on that, considering he never even received the yellow card at the time? Yeah,
well, the ref didn't even give a free kick at the time as well, and you know, I do personally know him as well. Our kids go to the same nursery. You know, and you couldn't meet a nicer guy. Obviously, he's gone on to be a world-class defensive midfielder, but you know, he's a down-to-earth lad. He's obviously a tough opponent to play against, but like I say, you need those sort of players playing. It's not all about, you know, players that can do 100 step-overs and, you know, and tricks. It's about having, you know, tough players in your team that can put their foot in and win the ball. And if you start thinking about making a tackle, then you're going to lose a bit of the magic about football, I think. You know, you can't be seeing the ball there to be won, and before you're going in, you're thinking, you know, should I go into that and run the risk of, you know, not only getting punished off the referee or the linesman or whatever, then the possibility of going to court or whatever they're talking about now. So I think everyone needs to just sort of step back and, you know, realise that we got a decent game and, you know, just carry on the way it's going.